Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Hi, today we are here to talk about appraisal systems. Traditional appraisal systems using paper forms or spreadsheets are slow, error-prone, and difficult to manage. Automation can streamline the entire process, from form submission and filing to evaluation and report generation. But someone needs to work on it and create a platform. And that is exactly what the winning team of SIH 2024 did. So let's dive in and know more about it. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so to begin with, just let us know a bit about you. Introduce yourself first.
Hello, sir. My name is Swayam Prabha. I am currently in my second year, and I am pursuing my BTech from Government College of Engineering, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, in branch Computer Science and Engineering.
And the others?
Good morning, sir. Myself, Himanshu Mishra. I am currently in second year, studying from Government College of Engineering, Aurangabad. I am pursuing computer science and engineering, and I like working on different real-world projects. That's why I love participating in different hackathons.
Good morning, sir. Myself, Sai Sharma. I am from Team Lace Brains. I am also studying in second year CSE, and I have contributed on the front end of the project.
Okay, great to have you guys on this show. So to begin with, let's talk about the problem first. What the problem you took upon, and what is the gravity of that problem? Let's understand that first.
So the basic need of the problem statement was to improvise the faculty appraisal system. As nowadays in some colleges we see that the faculty appraisal system get lost, faculty's appraisal part get lost in the paperwork, and most of the paperwork take all the time, and some of the contributions of other faculties are not actually put that much focus on that the focus it requires. Our whole motive of the problem statement was to make the process paperless and to digitalize it, and to make it easier for the admins, for the teachers to showcase their contributions and make sure that their contributions are seen.
So this problem you encountered in which way? Like, did someone approach you, or did you see it happening around you? Was that the case?
So as we are students and we are already a part of a university, we actually see how hard a teacher works. And as their appraisals, as our college do not have a very proper appraisal system, they too lack in this particular field. So we thought that by developing this kind of solution, we might help our college as well and the colleges which are near us.
Okay, so that's a wonderful thought. That's a wonderful thought you came across. So now let's talk about what actually you did to resolve this. So what you thought of as a solution?
Our main focus was to get the qualitative analysis rather than the quantitative analysis. So as we are just students and we don't really know about the teaching field, what we did was we first coordinated with our teachers in the college. We took their reviews upon this problem statement. We asked, as they are the end users, we thought that if we are making something for them, there must be a say for them, so that we can make the solution on the basis of what they want. And just not to get stuck in a nutshell, we actually had a meeting. We actually had several meetings among various other colleges from Delhi, from Chhattisgarh, and from other states as well. And we took the reviews of the teachers, that what all would they like in their appraisal system, and for what we should put more weightage and for what we should put less weightage. So we developed a solution in which we take care of the qualitative analysis. As the teachers told us that there are some fields where the teachers do a lot of work, but the quality of that work is not that good. And there are some fields where teachers do less work, yet the quality of that work is exceptional. So we thought, let's rank the teachers based on the qualitative analysis and based on what kind of thing they are delivering towards the college and towards the education field. So we developed a solution in which we took all the domains possible. such as the research papers, the short-term training programs conducted, their lectures, and we made it a point-based system where the points were actually flexible. The admins of that particular university could actually change the points based on their own needs. And then at the end of the year, the faculty, as the faculties continues to put in their contributions, the graph, the final graph of their contributions are seen to the admins. And at the end of the year, the admins get a complete report regarding what faculties has contributed to which field and whose contribution was the most. This eases the appraisal system and makes the work of the teachers seen, and actually reduces a burden from admin's shoulder, and makes the appraisal much more easier.
Okay, so I would like to talk more about the system that you've created, but before that, I mean, I'd also like to, understand how the journey took place. So tell us something about the team that you put up, and what were the responsibilities, what each member was doing, and how did this whole thing, come up?
As we were new to the college, we did not know much about SIH, and but we just saw it from a distance, what all things happen in SIH, and after seeing that, we got motivated kind of that we'll be taking part in this thing next year, and from that phase onwards, from our semester two, I guess, of first year, we started building up our teams. In the start, I and Saish were only there, and by the time the SIH came near, we developed a complete team based on the roles. I was very clear in my head that there are certain things that need to be fulfilled, as we already had some chat with our previous winners of SIH. After that, we built up our team based on the roles. I took up backend, Saish took up front end, Sulabh took up the connection part from front end and backend, and other three members did the research work, feedback gathering, and coordinated with other faculties over the country.
Okay, now to understand your solution better, so can you let us know, like, how does it exactly work? Supposing I'm the admin of a college or an institution, and then I have teachers whose appraisals have to be done. So how does it work at both ends? Like, how does the teacher access the platform, and how do I access the platform, and what happens at my angle and what happens at their angle? So can you explain the entire process?
Sure, sir. So suppose we are the students of we are in a university. Now we have given admins the right to register the teachers and students as well. So on our portal, the admins have the responsibility to register the teachers within their university and to register their students within their university. Then the login credentials are been given to the faculties and the students via mail or via SMS. Then they use those login credentials. First, if we focus on the teachers part, the teachers use their login credentials. They log into our website, and then they have several points in the navigation bar, such as the research papers, the short-term training programs conducted, the students they have guided in MTech and PhD, the seminars they have conducted, the short-term training programs they have conducted, the lectures they have taken, and all those different things. So as a faculty, if I'm a faculty and I've published a research paper, we've categorized the research papers into different parts based on the information that we got from the teachers while taking the survey. And if I put up some research work, if I have done some research work and my research has been published, I'll just copy that link and I'll put it in the research paper section, and that would be calculated as a contribution of mine in the research section. And similarly goes on for every other thing. Some things of which we can't take proof, we take the reports. For that, we take reports. We take the images kind of things, such as if a teacher has conducted a short-term training program, then the teacher might have to submit a report, some images of that training program, and so on for each and every field. Now, as the main work of the teacher is not just in the research side, it is also to teach the students. We've put up a part for the lectures where the teachers would add all the lectures they've conducted, and at the end of the semester, the admins will publish all the feedback form. Now, this is where the students' part come into play. As the students have their login credentials, they'll log in into the portal. They'll see all the teachers who have been teaching them over the semester, and then they'll fill the feedback form. As the feedback form is filled, based on that, all the points are being calculated. The average of all the points is sent to the teacher's profile as well as the admin's profile, and they'll see which teacher got how much stars. And based on this thing, as I mentioned earlier, that every domain has certain points. So the research programs, the short-term training programs, everything has a certain point assigned to them. So based on these points, all those points are being calculated, and we have for now what our portal does is we have focused more upon the research part, less a little bit less on the studies part, and and we've given some points to other parts as well. Suppose if this is the complete domain, then 60% of the weightage is held by research part, 30% of the weightage are held by the seminars conducted, students guided, lectures taken, and rest 10% are the other contributions that the teachers make. Now the other contributions might include the education, education materials that they have developed, and the courses they have done to improve themselves. So we've put up the distribution like this right now, and this too is flexible. This can be changed by the admin. If the admin wants the university's teachers to focus more upon studies, they can give more weightage to the lectures and seminars part and less weightage to the research part. And this is how we've developed the complete calculation part. And after doing all this calculation, after the weightage assignment and the complete points that the teachers have received, we get a final report. Report are in a form of bar graph, where we show the teachers how much contribution they've done in certain field, and those bar graphs represents the points they've gained in that particular domain.
So you got a lot of data input from the teachers, from the students as well. So basically a lot of data is getting generated within the system. Now towards the admin part, I need to kind of deal with all that data and come out with a final output, or final, you can say, outcome. So in terms of that, you can say, dealing with that data, how does that happen? Like how is that turn into a final you can say statement, whether one teacher is at this level or a level below that? So how does that take place?
As the final motive was to make the work of the teachers as well as the admins who give the appraisal a bit easier, what we did is, in the admins part, we first of all gave the complete access of teacher's profile. The admin can view any teacher's profile, and as the main focus is the appraisal. So what we have done is, we've created a separate part in the admin's profile in the navigation bar, where they can go and check the rankings of the teachers. Now, as our system is percentile based kind of system, so the admin which has secured most point has 100 percentile and has the rank as number 1, and other teachers go below that, they get the rank 2nd, 3rd, 4th. This is how we make the admins work a bit easier, as the admins have already assigned the points to every domain, has assigned the weightage to every domain. Then they can get a complete list of the teachers rank wise of what their contributions was and who comes first in the appraisal system.
This entire system, was it put to a real world test case scenario? Like, did you actually try to simulate it in a way, or use it in the real world scenario?
Yes, sir. What we did was, before a week or two before the final round, we hosted our website on Google Cloud, and then the teachers with which we have coordinated with and took the feedbacks, we sent our hosted platform to them, and we asked them to take a trial run and then give us their feedbacks. So we did that as well.
Okay, so that website is still live, or has that been taken off?
No, so actually the credentials were quite less, and we had only 3 months to put the website live. So in the month of February, our website was closed, and this can still run on localhost.
Okay, so now let me ask you this: the experience of SIH, like what all was, the atmosphere in terms of atmosphere as well as participation as well as energy. How did all go with you guys?
Sir, if we talk about our college, then there were several teams that came for the competition for the initial rounds, but not much, so that there can be a lot of competition. As this year, I guess 45 or 50 teams were allowed to participate. From our college, 25 to 30 teams took part in the internal round, and our was the only team which got selected for the final round. After getting selected for the final round, we worked on the complete process. We worked on the complete website, posted it, took feedback from the teachers of what extra they wanted and what should be improved, and then we went for the final round. Our final round was in Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh. The experience there was quite good. Everything was well managed. Well, there are chances for human errors, obviously, but most of the things were quite nicely managed. We had a room where all the teams who came into the final round for different problem statements sat on their own tables and worked on their projects. That gave us an opportunity to make our networks more good. We did better networking there, and then for every problem statement, we were assigned three mentors. Those mentors were judges as well. Our round took part in such a way that there were three mentoring rounds and there were three judging rounds. It would take part alternatively. First mentoring round, then first judging round, then second mentoring round, then second judging round, and so on. So we presented our project to the mentors. They were quite happy with our project, yet they found out a small error in our project. That was, we are focusing more on individual teachers. What happens because of this is it creates unnecessary competition. So what feedback we got from them was to make it a collective goal for the teachers to grow so that the university could grow. So what we have put up in the future scope, and we are still working on it, is we classified it into department wise contributions, and for every department there are hierarchy of teachers, such as the HOD, associate professor, assistant professor. So what feedback we got from them was HODs focus more on the research side, whereas the teachers focus more on the lecture side. So we should make our system more flexible so that we can focus on these hierarchies as well. So we got all these feedbacks and a lot of appreciation at the end when we won the hackathon. So this was a complete journey.
Of course, that sounds really great. You got a lot of feedback and it was constructive one, and you were able to capitalize on that. So talking about capitalization, where do you see yourself right now? Like, are you really prepared to go to market kind of a thing, or what are the future plans?
So after winning the SIH, our first focus was to see if we can put this up in the real world. Now, as our website can be molded according to the needs of the particular university, we can buy different domain names and then we can publish those website on those domain names differently. So what our plan was to connect with the universities that do not have this appraisal system, and after connecting with them, we could understand what their needs were, and then according to their needs, we can alter our system and we can make a system which could be beneficial for them. We didn't really get a chance to work on it because of other hackathons that we took part in, but we have this intention and we have this aim to put this up in the real world. Yet we are not really sure how to start this, so we'll be taking help from some of the entrepreneurs with whom we know, whom we connected on LinkedIn, and then we'll be under their guidance. We will be starting this, and we will be hosting our platform in different colleges to make their appraisal system much more easier.
Yeah, I would strongly advise you do that. Take help of some more mentors and professionals, and put this out into the market, because what you've created is really useful and can be very, very important for the universities or other institutions. And you are at a stage where you can very effectively deploy this into the market or any other place where it can be useful. So wonderful, guys. It was very nice meeting you, and congratulations once again on winning the hackathon. And I hope that you are able to put this out in the market and make it useful not only for yourself, your company, but for the entire academic society. So wonderful job there. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your project with us. And I hope and I really wish that this comes out in the market sooner than later. So thank you so much and all the best.
Thanks a lot for the opportunity.
Implementing an automated web-based faculty appraisal system is essential in modern educational institutions to improve evaluation accuracy, save time, enhance fairness, and support faculty development through data-backed insights. It can support continuous faculty development and contributes to the overall quality of education.